Hi friends, welcome to Mia's Daily English. I'm so excited to learn with you.
Do you know, Mia? There was one day when I had only 5 seconds to save you, Mom. Or I would have lost her forever.
Mia's eyes grew wide with surprise. She quickly sat beside Dad and whispered,
Dad, please tell me what happened.
One quiet evening, Mia and Dad were sitting on the living room sofa while Mom was making dinner in the kitchen. Mia looked at an old family photo on the wall and smiled.
Dad, how did you and Mom fall in love?
Dad looked at the mom for a moment and smiled warmly.
Our story is very special.
He said,
It started many years ago before you were born. Something terrible happened. One day, your mom was in danger, and I had to save her.
Mia moved closer with excitement.
Really? Tell me everything.
Dad nods and began telling the unforgettable story.
Many years ago,
Dad said,
I was walking through a beautiful city park on a sunny spring morning.
The trees were green, birds were singing, and colorful flowers were everywhere. Then Dad noticed a young woman sitting on a wooden bench, quietly reading a book. That was your mom. Dad smiled.
She looked kind, calm, and beautiful.
Dad wanted to talk to her, but he was too nervous. As he walked away, a gentle wind blew Mom's hair, and she looked up with a friendly smile.
Dad, I never forgot that moment.
Mia listened carefully with a big smile on her face. The next day, Dad returned to the same park, hoping to see her again. Luckily, Mom was there. She was buying coffee from a small cafe. Dad politely opened the door for her and said,
Hello.
Mom smiled and thanked him. Soon they started talking about books, music, and their favorite places. They laughed together and spent a wonderful afternoon walking through the park. Before leaving, Mom said,
I hope we meet again.
Dad smiled and replied,
I hope so too. From that day, we slowly became very good friends.
A few weeks later, Dad and Mom were walking home together after visiting a bookstore. As they reached a busy street, Mom stepped onto the crosswalk. Suddenly, a speeding bicycle raced toward her from the side. The rider could not stop in time. Dad saw the danger immediately. Without thinking, he ran forward as fast as he could. He grabbed Mom's hand and pulled her safely back onto the sidewalk, just seconds before the bicycle rushed past. Mom's heart was beating very fast. She looked at Dad with tears in her eyes.
You saved me.
Dad smiled as he finished the story.
That was the day I realized how much I loved your mom.
Mom walked into the living room and smiled after hearing the last part of the story. She gently held Dad's hand.
If Dad had not acted so quickly, my life could have been very different.
Mia looked at both of them with shining eyes. She hugged them tightly and said,
So happy you found each other.
Dad kissed Mia's forehead and smiled.
And because of that day, our greatest gift came into our lives. You, Mia.